Way up high in the trees of Australia, there's a bird that's really grumpy and unfriendly. It's called the Tawny Frogmouth. This bird looks like it's always in a bad mood, with its big, angry-looking eyes and grumpy face. It's a master of hiding in the trees and waiting for the perfect moment to catch its prey. It might even snatch your finger if you get too close. So, just like the grumpy cat became famous on the internet, the Tawny Frogmouth is like the grumpy cat of the bird world. But it's even grumpier. Frogmouths are a bunch of birds that hunt at night and look a bit like nightjars. They're part of a bird family with 13 different kinds, spread out in the Indo-Pacific area. Luckily, we came across one of the 2 Australian members, the Tawny Frogmouth. As we watched this bird up close, it seemed like it was giving us a serious side-eye, a really intense look. The details of the bird's features and the way it acts make the moment really interesting. Its behavior and unique characteristics draw you in and make you want to learn more about these fascinating creatures. Even though one might bear a striking resemblance to an owl, it turns out that the creature in question has no familial ties to those wise, nocturnal birds. Instead, it belongs to the nightjar family, showcasing a remarkable example of convergent evolution. This means that despite their similar appearances, these avian counterparts hail from entirely distinct evolutionary lineages. In a whimsical analogy, it's as if they share a resemblance akin to an owl. Delving deeper into the distinctions, the Tawny Frogmouth, unlike its owl counterparts, has chosen a divergent path in its evolution. While owls boast powerful talons designed for the gripping and tearing of prey, the Tawny Frogmouth has evolved along a different trajectory. Take a look at this creature. Its head is only about half the size of its body, and there's a fascinating reason behind it. This unique feature is all because of their enormous mouths. Even though the beak itself is not very long, it's incredibly wide. When this creature opens its beak, it reveals a massive, gaping mouth. Surprisingly, it doesn't rely on its sharp claws for hunting. Those small claws on its feet aren't meant for that purpose. Instead, it utilizes its face for capturing prey. The large, wide beak, complete with a hooked end, becomes a powerful tool. Imagine it as a scoop that helps them grab and securely hold onto their prey. It's intriguing how they've evolved to prioritize their sizable mouths over sharp talons when it comes to hunting strategies. Tawny frogmouths have a unique way of hunting that sets them apart from owls. While owls are known for their swift attacks on prey, tawny frogmouths take a more relaxed approach. Instead of actively hunting, they wait patiently for their food to come to them. They hang out in trees, blending in with their surroundings, and rely on insects and small mammals to unknowingly approach them. What's fascinating is their appearance and how it aids in their hunting strategy. Their mouths are brightly colored, a vivid yellow that catches the eye. This isn't just for show, it serves a purpose. Combined with their whisker-like feathers around their face, it creates the illusion of a flower. This floral mimicry attracts insects, as many of them are drawn to flowers for nectar or pollen. These clever birds aren't just good at copying others aggressively. They also know how to imitate and to hide themselves. They have excellent control over the feathers on their bodies and heads. When they want to hide, they can flatten themselves and become very smooth. It's almost like they turn into a branch, sticking out from another branch. This way, they try to look like the trees they're sitting on, making it hard to spot them. They do this to blend in and wait for prey to come close without being noticed. Picture a bird smoothly merging with the tree, making it almost invisible. Their mimicry is not just about being loud and bold, it's also about being quiet and stealthy. These birds have a remarkable ability to adapt their appearance to their surroundings. It's like they have a secret superpower to transform into nature itself. So when you see a bird that looks like part of the tree, you might be witnessing a master of disguise patiently waiting for its next meal. Their coloring, known as cryptic coloring or cryptic camouflage, helps them blend seamlessly with their surroundings, making them almost invisible to both predators and prey. This camouflage is like a natural disguise that mimics the environment they live in, providing a vital defense mechanism. An intriguing aspect of these creatures is their giant eyes, a feature reminiscent of owls. Just like owls, they are nocturnal beings, and this is evident in the morphology of their enormous eyes. These eyes are designed to capture as much light as possible in low-light conditions, enabling them to navigate and hunt effectively during the night. The adaptation to nocturnal life enhances their visual acuity, making them formidable hunters in the dark. As a result, their ability to see exceptionally well in the nighttime gives them a distinct advantage in their survival strategy, whether they are evading potential threats or pursuing their prey under the cover of darkness. These amazing features combine to make frogmouths have really expressive faces. Tawny frogmouths, in my opinion, are the most charming birds I've ever encountered. Their faces show a mix of grumpiness and excitement, and they're just so charismatic. It's like they're always in a mood, and it's wonderful. Imagine if Grumpy Cat was a bird. That would be a tawny frogmouth, believe me. Despite their grumpy appearance, tawny frogmouths display heartwarming companionship. One captivating aspect of their bond is that they are monogamous, meaning they mate for life. As the spring heralds the breeding season, these charming birds embark on a collaborative effort to construct their nest. However, nest building isn't their forte, especially for the males who often opt for a haphazard assembly of sticks. Picture a male frogmouth proudly declaring, "That's one fine-looking nest. Why doesn't mine look like that?" This endearing lack of construction prowess doesn't dampen their familial spirit. During the nesting period, both male and female tawny frogmouths assume shared parental responsibilities. They take turns incubating the eggs, showcasing a harmonious partnership. Additionally, both partners contribute to the culinary needs of their growing family until the fledglings reach about 5 weeks of age. Imagine the delightful scene as these devoted parents diligently nurture their offspring, passing on essential life skills and fostering a sense of togetherness in the avian world. It's a testament to the resilient and affectionate nature of these seemingly disgruntled tawny frogmouths. Tawny frogmouths are fascinating birds that can be found all across mainland Australia and Tasmania. They're quite adaptable and can live in various habitats, but they particularly enjoy areas with lots of trees. Interestingly, despite their preference for wooded regions, these birds have been spotted in deserts too. One of the remarkable things about tawny frogmouths is their versatility. They're able to thrive in different environments, which has contributed to their stable population numbers. However, they're not without their challenges. Habitat destruction, bushfires, and exposure to insecticides pose threats to these resilient birds. Despite these challenges, tawny frogmouths have proven to be quite tough. They might appear grumpy with their stern expressions, but they're skilled hunters, silently swooping down to catch their prey. It's incredible how they've adapted to survive in various conditions. Now, if you enjoyed learning about tawny frogmouths and want to hear about another fascinating animal, please let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for new episodes every week. Thank you for watching and supporting our wildlife education journey.